All right, welcome back, guys. Um, I played a lot of Dude Imperium today. Um, it was a very slow day at work, so I got three ranked games in, three full ranked games, and I won all of them. An Akaz game, a Leto game, and a Memnon game. Actually, they were all super fun. But unfortunately, I can't record games I play at work, and yeah, so had to get back on when I came home today because I know there hasn't been any content recently. Ooh, Garny Halleck. I think that should be an objective for me. Unfortunately, Helena's in the game, so yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a tough one. Could try Ariana. Could try Yuna. Romber might be okay. I kind of like the idea of Yuna here. Okay. No ring so far. It's a good combat. Good combat to Hardy Warriors in. Double daggers in hand is kind of awkward, but we can get the water peddler at least. It's a shame that I'm not in the combat anyway. Double daggers, no combat. I wonder if it was better. Well, no, my only combat access would have been to go to still suits, basically. Still suits wouldn't have been terrible. I suppose there's an argument for that. Makes me about as much money, but it gives me water. Baron revealing early is interesting. That fixes our water problem. Interesting. So Helena did not have her ring. The Chom directorship is going to be interesting to see who blows their game up by getting that in round 3. So we can get well, okay, never mind. I was going to say we can get Wealth and get Swordmaster here, but Bilbon has that front covered. How sad. And we're not going to get Smuggling. I suppose it's possible. If Helena doesn't go Smuggling, then we'll get it. Because presumably Baron will go Interstellar Shipping here. So we do still get our Swordmaster, curiously enough. Oh, no, she undoes it? No, I think you should actually make that play, though. Like, blocking Baron from Interstellar every subsequent round is really good. Okay. Plays Ring. Oh, maybe she has, like, exactly enough for Directorship. And that's why she's doing that? Kind of an odd... Kind of an odd play, all things considered. Well, if we had another green, we could get High Council this round. Hell, we could get High Council and not Swordmaster. Gurney is potentially available. And that would put us right at 6. And it's not like we won't have Swordmaster access next round. The problem is, if we go High Council, we kind of give up the ability to use our Diplomacy. I don't think we can't get Gurney by playing Reconnaissance. We should try to just play the Diplomacy. And right now it looks like the best way to play it is to Still Suits. Helena did get the Chom Directorship. Yeah. Well, she kind of hurt herself there, in my opinion. I get to put one troop in and get a huge reward for it, so I'm very happy with that. The problem is there's not really a good card buy for me. I'll take a Liaison to balance out the Water Peddler. But I already have the Solari for High Council, so I'll probably be the first person to get their seat. This could end up being a fast game with Machinations and also Chom Directorship to play. And, of course, the Baron. So I can't try to... I can't... Well, it's not that I can't, but I should be careful trying to... make the game go long. Okay, we have a problem, and the problem is that this hand doesn't have anything. I think, even though I really want this spice, I think the answer is actually Research Station. I mean, Arrakis is good, but if we whiff on Arrakis, like if we draw the convincing on Arrakis, I think we're just screwed. Okay, well, we don't have the option, so it doesn't matter. Let's go smuggling first, since that's very much in high demand, and Research Station is not. Plus, if we do smuggling plus a spice space, we may not need to go to Research Station. We really just want to draw back into green, which is would have been fairly likely at Arrakis, but because we have four green in this deck, more likely than not that we draw it. Baron's already got his Swordmaster. Didn't take him long. Let's go ahead and do this. Haga Basin gets taken, so if we do go to Research Station, we don't really get to fall back on Haga Basin. We're going to have to get Imperial Basin, which will probably be taken by one of these two players. I do think we need a Research Station here, though. There's some good cards available, and we want access to them, in addition to just wanting to have more stuff. Do not deploy here, probably. We can probably get ahead of Helena. Let's just wait and see what happens. Ilban has got his... Ooh, this is exciting. And there's a shuttle fleet, too, so, like, it looks like he's about to buy that. Get the Emperor Alliance. This could end up being a really fast game. It's going to cost him his Swordmaster timing, but, you know, I think he's getting quite a lot out of it. And he's going to make 2 of the Solari back immediately. Next tech. Flagship. It's a really good unit tech. I think that actually does change my plan a little bit. It means that I should go to Imperial Basin if Baron doesn't take it, because I do really want that. Like, High Council's cool, but we can still get potentially Gurney or Treachery and also get Spice. And I think that's what we should do. So, Ilban has the capacity to deploy still. We only have 1 dagger in hand, so I don't love the idea of deploying without intrigue cards. Especially with a city open that he can get to. Yeah, like Carthag is kind of what I was afraid of, and that's why I didn't deploy. I'm trying to get better about that because that's one of the weakest areas of my game. Baron's going to end up at 5 points at the end of this round, which is pretty scary. The good news is we get Gurney. I think he is better than the Treachery. He's got 2 persuasion, so he may allow us to get the Treachery, you know? Well, so much for that. We have our Signet Ring and 10 Spice. We may just choose to use that. We have first crack at this spice, which is really nice. We're going to want to get that flagship online for sure. Besides just being a point, Yuna can make really, really good use of it. I guess the question is, would we rather use our signet ring or the flagship? Flagship costs a lot less. And we can buy a dreadnought and get it. Which opens the detonation device option. Ilbon's doing pretty well. I feel like Helena is doing really badly. I think she probably gimped herself really hard with the Chum directorship. Just my feeling. Maybe not. Like, she's one bump away from 3 different points. Wow, I did not think that Dreadnought was going to get taken. You buy Dedo devices? You do. Interesting. Go ahead and grab that. Between Flagship and Gurney, our plan is just to win every combat. The new tech. Troop transports, not useful for me. Yuna's about smuggling. She's not about interstellar shipping. I mean, she can, but we can go ahead and use that. This seems like enough, maybe too much even. Helena's out of actions, but so am I. Let's not undercommit here. We have plenty of flagships for the future. What we want is a point, and we should go ahead and just go for it. Ideally, we'll get an Imperial Spy here, but I'm not counting on it. Next hand is going to be awkward. The Water Peddler takes away a lot of our access. We're only going to have access to planet spaces. good news is with the liaison, if we draw it, we can at least draw cards. He takes the spy. Sad. Probably liaison is better than nothing. Spice smugglers is also better than nothing. I'm gonna take it because we actually do get more Solari out of it as Yuna. Jessica is very enticing here. Gurney also draws us cards. Water is pretty good. Let's just get the water. I mean, water is such a valuable resource. Maybe it's not necessary with the peddler, but I like since we have so much. I think 4 is enough. Because this combat's not that amazing. Probably change my in-game name. That would probably help my channel. I don't know if that's possible to do that. Well, the spice can be used with the smugglers. And we are at 0 on guild, so like every time we play that, it'll be useful. Problem is I just don't have enough faction access. Or have almost no faction access. I could early reveal for Jessica. I don't know how good of a plan that actually is. Okay, well, it is not a plan. Round 5 Swordmaster for Elbon, and also presumably Helena. I'm assuming she's just gonna get the same, do the same Swordmaster thing. She has Dedo devices, which is interesting. Like, there's an argument for just going for more dreadnoughts. She's gonna have a hard time cashing those in, though, because I have a flagship. Unfortunately, unless I go selective breeding, I'm not getting a spice must flow this round. I kind of don't want to draw these cards. I could draw my ring and I'd be okay with that, but the smuggler I do not want to draw. Classic landing rights. So what are we doing with diplomacy? Our access sucks badly enough. There is, I think, an argument for fold space. They try to screw with Baron a little bit by going still suits. Okay, apparently we're going to be given a high council seat I wasn't expecting. So that's what I'm doing. And that does give us the spice must flow this round. I don't know, maybe it would be better just to play diplomacy. A lot of choices here. But, you know, if we kind of need, like, we're probably not getting any alliances. We're probably just getting to 2 on every faction, which I think we can plausibly do by the end of the game, unless Baron has a crazy upset. But having this high council seat earlier helps us get a spice must flow that we couldn't get otherwise. Potentially 2. Nobody's gone to any faction spaces. Kind of impressive. Baron was 7. It's not good. Just one combat point. The rest is just tracks. I would prefer Jessica, but I will not say no to a point. Round 5's a little bit early, but you gotta start sometime. And again, a point is a point. Are you gonna Hardy Warriors me? Nah, just hug a base. Holy crap, is he gonna get a spice must flow too? Oh my lord. Dude, the Baron is a leader, alright. How are we gonna stop this dude? Oh shoot, he ties me. That's annoying. Really could have used that intrigue card. Oh, he was 1 ahead of me, actually. I counted wrong. Combat's okay. It depends on how good the combat cards are, or the intrigue cards. I generally I really love this combat, but it's hard this late for it to be quite as good. You're gonna get Shamirki. Maybe you'd prefer artillery for what you're trying to do. No, it goes full Shamirki. Ooh, Mimic-Quarters. That's pretty scary. Because the Baron's probably going to go grab that. And he's going to get to 9 with it, too, if he goes up on Emperor. I kind of feel like there's not a lot I can do about that. Well, he spent his spice, so we don't have to worry about it just this yet. Just this moment. But he's still... Yeah, he's still going to get to 9. Just in a different way. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I'm building a lot of value. I'm the only one... Yeah. Building a lot of value, but I'm still just not quite there. Let's do this. We're just gonna try to win every combat. If I have to get Mimic-Quarters, I will. I just don't want to. I can't let Baron have it. I mean, and he could easily just get a Spice Must Flow and end the game in round 6. Like, you know, we don't have a ton of ways to prevent him from doing that. Oh yeah, he has Research Station Water. He's definitely got this game wrapped up. Well, I play 4 games today, win 3 of them, and then the one that I film is the one that I lose. Sad. No, he goes a great flat. Interesting. I guess he thinks he can get the Spice Must Flow with just the 2 from the Thopter, which is fair. He probably can. If I were to do... this, I could still use the Signet Ring, but I don't know what the point is at this juncture. Let's do this. Mimic-Quarters is a point, and we want to keep it away from our opponents. Well, Yvonne, I hope you have the treachery in hand. I'll say that much. Oh, Helena, I think we needed... I don't think he can, actually. Yeah, he ends up the same amount of points. Little irritating, but it is what it is. Might as well get as many points as we can before the game ends. If only I had 4 more agents, is pretty funny. Yeah, I've done round 6 wins before. It's been a while, though. Yeah, he had the treachery. Dang. Well, at least I came in second. Baron is he's a leader.